Pressurized Piston Type Deluge Alarm Valve. The piston type deluge alarm valve produced by our company has a rated working pressure of 2.5 MPa. It is a pressurized type with features of high working pressure, stable and reliable performance, and quick opening and closing. Additionally, it has functions such as preventing false spraying and water hammer impact. It is particularly suitable for metallurgy, chemical industry, medium and high pressure water mist systems, and combined foam water spray extinguishing systems in industrial fire protection such as power. Product introduction. The piston type deluge alarm valve is composed of the upper valve body, lower valve body, valve disc, piston, piston control chamber, spring, solenoid valve, control chamber, water supply line, alarm line. Pressure switch, hydraulic alarm bell, drainage line, and pressure gauge. It works with water supply equipment and piping systems. Control valves, such as inlet and outlet signal butterfly valves, open nozzles, fire detection devices, such as detection nozzles and fire detectors, to form an open fire extinguishing system. Working principle. In the adaptive state, the valve disc remains closed by the spring and inlet water pressure, while the piston control chamber is in an unpressurized state. The automatic drain valve will discharge any pressure water that might leak into the control chamber. This effectively prevents false activation of the valve group due to leakage. In case of a fire, the fire detector activates and sends an alarm to the fire alarm controller. The solenoid valve is activated in linkage to inject and pressurize water into the piston control chamber. The deluge valve opens, pressure water flows into the piping network, and the system switches to a wet system. At the same time, the hydraulic alarm bell rings and the pressure switch activates. It triggers the fire pump to start, supplying water to the system for extinguishing. After extinguishing, close the solenoid valve, open the reset ball valve, and relieve pressure in the piston control chamber. Under the action of the spring and inlet water pressure, the valve disc resets and remains closed. After resetting, close the reset ball valve, the water supply side pressure is stopped by the deluge valve, and the system returns to the adaptive state. Commissioning of the deluge alarm valve. Manual debugging. The deluge alarm valve is installed on the flush system pipeline, and all components are correctly and completely assembled. Open the alarm ball valve and close all other valves. Inject pressure water not less than 0.14 MPa on the water supply side, and slowly open the inlet fire signal butterfly valve. Pressure water enters the valve group. The pressure gauge shows the current water supply side pressure. Valve blocked. No adaptive state. Open the manual start valve, and pressure water enters the piston control chamber for pressurization. The deluge valve opens, the hydraulic alarm bell rings, and the pressure switch activates. Close the manual start valve, open the reset ball valve, and relieve pressure in the piston control chamber. Under the action of the spring and inlet water pressure, the valve disc resets and remains closed. The pressure water is sealed on the water supply side by the valve disc, and the hydraulic alarm bell and pressure switch stop activating. The automatic drain valve opens automatically to discharge the rainwater. When no more rainwater flows from the automatic drain valve, close the reset ball valve and open the outlet fire signal butterfly valve. The manual debugging of the deluge valve group is complete, and the system is in an adaptive state. Electrical signal test. With the deluge valve in the adaptive state, close the outlet fire signal butterfly valve. The fire linkage controller sends a start signal to the valve group's solenoid valve. The valve group's solenoid valve opens, injecting and pressurizing water into the piston control chamber. The deluge valve opens, the hydraulic alarm bell rings, and the pressure switch activates. The fire linkage controller sends a closing signal to the valve group's solenoid valve, and the solenoid valve closes. Open the reset ball valve, relieve pressure in the piston control chamber, and the valve disc resets. The hydraulic alarm bell and pressure switch stop activating. The automatic drain valve opens automatically to discharge the rainwater. When no more rainwater flows from the automatic drain valve, close the reset ball valve and open the outlet fire signal butterfly valve. The electrical testing of the deluge valve is complete, and the system returns to the adaptive state.